Hello everyone. This is Vikram sawant from E&TC. Today I'm here to give you DA oral answers. My SPPU oral examination, academic year 2020. Let's start. First of all, we will see what is data analytics. Data analytics is defined as scientific process of transforming data into insight for making in better decisions. And it is use of data, information technology, statistical analysis, quantitative methods, and mathematical or computer-based models to help manage, gain improved insight to their business operations, and make better fact-based decisions. Let's start with question number one. Load brain size CSV, display the data, and draw the scatter plot of PIQ, VIQ, and FSIQ. Okay, so let's start. Let me so let tab. Yeah. So as I yeah. So first of all, I have imported all the necessary files, means brain size CSV files. So at index is at syntax is uh, brain size data is equal to PD. PD belongs to pandas. Okay, so read CSV brain size, and so this is a table of this is a table of brain size data. And moving on to second part of the question, that we have to scatter point three variables PIQ, VIQ, and FISIQ. So yeah, yeah, here it is. Yeah, the code I have used here is pd.plotting scatter matrix, brain size data PIQ, VIQ, and here on second line here C is equal to brain size data, gender equal to weight. That gives it is used for giving colors to matrix based on gender. Okay, so then after that alpha is equal to 1 and ccam is equal to enter. That is setting the color scheme and transparency. And yeah, this is the following output. Yeah. So moving on to second question. Moving on to second question. So difference between append and extend. Yeah. So append in Python is a predefined method used to add single item to a certain collection types. Without append method, developers would have to alter the entire collection code for adding a single value or items. Okay, so its primary use is case in seen for a last collection of types. So yeah, as I said, it's append is a method in Python that adds single item to existing list. So and it doesn't return any list of items, but it will modify the original list by adding the item to the end list. So and its syntax is this one: list to be modified means list append and list append and the item which is to be added. So list to be added, method, and item to be added. Moving on to extend. These are examples of append. So here is a list of animals, and we have to add another list, another item in the list, that is genuine pig. So we have used animals, that is which is a list name, method append, and the item to be added. Okay. So this is the updated list, which is yeah, we can, as we can see, it added genuine pig at the last, and we can add list to list using append. Yeah. So this is a list: animals, cat, dog, rabbit, and another list is wild animals. So we have to append both the lists. We will use, same method: animals dot append wild animals. So the updated list is animals, dogs, rabbit. Yeah, it has it is added list to list. Append is added list to the list. Extend. So extend is it's a method of all elements of an irritable list tuple strings to add at end to the end of the list, and its syntax is same as append. List to be modified, method extend, and editable with the item that will be added. So yeah, so here list is language, French, and another list is list language tuple, Spanish, Portuguese. So and another list language set, Chinese and Japanese. So we have to extend both the lists. We have used language dot extend language tuples. So it use a new list, where it is, yeah, the new list, French, Spanish, Portuguese. Another newer list that will add language dot extend plus language set, which is, yes, yeah, on last line, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Chinese. So difference of append and this. So the basic difference between append and extend is method. The extend method adds item of the specified editable at the end of the list, whereas append method adds the whole editable as an item at the end of the list. So yeah, and length of the list itself will be increased by one, and length of list in extend will be increased. However, many elements here were in the argument. Moving on to time complexity. Uh, time complexity. So for append it is big O one, and for extend it is big O of k. And what I have concluded here it is that extend is similarly systematically clever, and it can run much faster than append. When I am intend to use append, each element is an irritable to a list. Means, if I have only a single element to add to list, use append. I will use append. So moving on to third question, import data sets and plots. Plot following graphs using matplot library. So we have to draw histogram, bar plot, scatter plot, and we have to explain operations in details. So this question comes under data visualization. Visualization is a presentation of data in graphical format. It helps people understand the significance of data by summarizing and presenting huge amount of data in a simple and easy to understand format. Uh, yeah, format, and help communicate information clearly and effectively. So the main and their main benefits of data visualization. It simplifies the complex qualitative information. It helps analyze and explore big data easily, and it identifies that the area that need attention or improvement. It identifies the relationship between data points and variables. So for this, we will use matplot library. It is a Python two-dimensional plotting library for data visualization and creating interactive graphics or plots. Using Python matplot, data visualization of large and complex data becomes easy. So and it has some advantages. Matplot library, matplot, multi-platform data visualization tool built on NumPy and SciPy framework. It possesses the ability to work well with many operating system and graphical backends. It possesses highly quality graphics and plots to print and view a range of graphs such as histograms, bar charts, pie charts, scatter points, etc. And it has large community support and cross-platform support as it is a open source tool. It has full control over graphs or plot styles such as line, properties, thoughts, and on axis properties. And so we want to our graph. So there are steps to create a plot. So they are we have to first import the required libraries and then define the required data set. Okay, and then on third step is to set the plant parameters, and fourth is display the created plot. So first we see histogram. Histogram represents the frequency of occurrence of specific phenomena within lie within a specific range of values arranged in consecutive and fixed intervals. So this is the syntax for histogram: table name, column, plot and hist. So, and I will show you. Yeah, this is the graph of histogram. Yeah, moving on to bar plot. Uh, a bar plot is used to show comparison among different attributes or to show comparison of items over time. Okay, items over time. Sorry. So this is a there's a bar plot. This one, okay. This one is the bar plot, and it has syntax plot bar, and here we have to give x variable, and height belongs to y variable. Means what we have to show in y axis. Yeah. So this is the bar plot, and as you can see, axis is a manufacturer, and y axis is a type, means type of cars or that something. Moving on to third part, scatter point. The scatter character chart shows the relationship between two different variables, and it can reveal the distribution trends. It should be used when there are many different data points and you want to highlight similarities in the data sets. This is useful when making outliners or for understanding distribution of our data. So this is the syntax of scatter point: plot or scatter, table name, first column, is x-axis, and then second column. Yeah, this is the scatter plot. Okay, moving on to fourth uh, fourth question. It is explain topic of your choice from DA. So I chose data wrapping. So what is data wrapping? Data wrapping is the process of cleaning, structuring, and enriching raw data into a desired format for better decision making in less time. Data wrapping is increasingly obsolete at today's top firm. Data has become more diverse and unstructured, demanding increased time spent curling, cleaning, and organizing data ahead of broader analysis. At the same time, with data informing just about every business decision, business user less time to wait on technical resource for prepared data. The necessity self-service model or move to from IT-led data preparation to more democratical model of self-service data preparation or data bragging. Yeah. So this self-service model with data bragging tools allows analysts to tackle more complex data more quickly, produce more accurate results, and make better decisions. Because of this ability, more businesses have started using data wrangling tools to prepare before analysis. So these are the goals of data wrangling: deeper intelligence, provide accurate, actionable data in hands of business analysts, reduce the time spent in collecting and organizing unruly data and before it can be utilized. So it enables data scientists to analysts to focus on analysis of data rather than wrangling. So data analysts have steps. Some steps they are cleaning, enriching, validating, and publishing. So there are key steps to data wrangling. Data acquaintancy: identify and obtain access to data within your source. Joining data, combine edited data for further use and analysis. data cleaning, redesign the data into usable and functional format, and correct, remove, and invent data. So, thank you.